Traffic stops are supposed to be quick and hassle-free, especially for something as minor as a speeding ticket or a few citations. But sometimes, they morph into full-blown theatrical performances, courtesy of some overly dramatic individuals and entitled citizens. Here are 5 incidents that are considered to be the most painful traffic stops in history. Number 5. When you're so drunk you think you're invincible. In Sun Prairie, Wisconsin, an officer spots a car having a bit of trouble sticking to its lane and occasionally hitting the curb. What starts as a routine check is about to become a memorable traffic stop. The officer pulls the car over, intending to have a quick word with the driver, identified as Jose.
How you doing? I'm Officer Dennis, Sun Prairie Police. How you doing?
Good.
What's going on tonight?
The officer points out that Jose's driving seemed a bit off.
Nothing much?
Yep.
Okay. Well, your driving behavior is a little concerning. You're striking the curb, you're crossing left to center, your blinker's on, your blinker's off.
It's not just about the occasional curb bump or the blinker indecision. It's more about making sure everyone on the road is safe. The officer goes through the usual routine, asking for Jose's license and insurance. But Jose seems a bit confused, which raises a red flag suggesting he might be drunk.
You have a driver's license on you, proof of insurance? Where are you coming from?
Just family.
You at a family's place?
He even asks again why he got pulled over.
Is there a reason that you pulled me over?
Yeah, because of your driving behavior.
Yeah?
Yeah. I saw you strike a curb,
The officer, sensing something off, catches a whiff of alcohol coming from the car, hinting at what might have happened earlier in the night. Asking Jose to step out of the car becomes a big moment.
Do me a favor, can you shut your vehicle off for me? Okay, you can just put them up on the dash, it's fine. And I want to speak with you out here. Can you step out for me?
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
The tension in the air grows as the officer asks about weapons.
Over here. Jose, you don't have any guns, knives, any weapons on you, do you?
No, sir.
Okay, I'm going to shut your door here. Can we walk back here?
Yep.
All right, just so we're out of the roadway.
They get permission for a search, but what they find isn't good.
You don't have any guns or weapons on you or anything?
No, sir.
Is it okay if I search you?
Yeah.
Check? Okay, turn that way, towards the car. You're fine. Yep, you can put your hands on the car to stabilize yourself.
A baton tucked away suggests Jose is ready for situations we'd rather not think about.
What do you have in this pocket right here? What's that? A baton?
Self-defense.
Yeah, well that's a weapon. Remember when I asked if you had any weapons on you?
Jose's getting visibly frustrated, his words sharp in the cold night.
I'm a douchebag?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you're searching me for no reason.
Oh, I asked you if I could search and you said yeah. And we want to make sure people don't have any weapons.
He's clearly annoyed, feeling the search was unnecessary. When asked if he's been drinking, he says no.
Have you consumed any alcohol tonight?
No, sir.
Nothing at all?
No, sir.
Okay. How much have you had?
Nothing, sir.
I know you've had some alcohol.
The officer suggests a field sobriety test, and Jose reluctantly agrees.
Would you be willing to do some standardized field sobriety tests for us to make sure you're safe to drive?
The tests, meant to check sobriety, seem like tough challenges for Jose.
Try and keep your head still. Yep, you okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Every step, every move is a battle against an invisible opponent, with balance and coordination taking the hit.
Don't, I just want you to get into the starting position. Your right foot in front of your left foot?
The situation escalates when the officer decides it's time to arrest Jose for driving under the influence.
Okay. All right, Jose, at this point, I'm going to be placing you under arrest for operating while under the influence. Stop tensing up.
No, I'm not.
Stop.
Jose doesn't take this well and resists, making the officer's job all the more challenging. As they get ready to take Jose in, the officer offers to grab anything he needs from his car, but Jose isn't in a cooperative mood.
I'm asking you if you need anything out of your vehicle.
I'm not.
You can stay right where you are. I'm asking you if you need anything out of your vehicle.
I'm not doing anything.
All right.
Getting him into the police car is a bit of a struggle, with every attempt to secure him being met with resistance. Even getting him to sit properly becomes a bit of a battle.
Can you scoot up on the car there?
I'm not
Turn that way.
I'm not doing any.
Turn, dude. Put your feet.
Jose gets more and more agitated as the officer keeps asking him to sit right.
Tell me again. Tell me again. Tell me again. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Put your foot in and sit normal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
After a bit of back and forth, Jose is finally in the police car with his seatbelt fastened. A search of Jose's vehicle turns up several empty cans of Mike's Hard Lemonade and an unopened can of Modelo beer. Jose becomes more uncooperative and hostile, hurling derogatory and threatening remarks at the officers.
Okay. Come on. Talk to me. Talk to me, you fucking fag.
Inside the patrol car, the officer asks if Jose is willing to undergo breath and chemical tests.
Drugs in your system. Will you submit to an evidentiary chemical test of your breath? Yes or no?
No, sir.
All right.
I'm fine, man. Come on, I'm fine.
I hear you.
Jose has some choice words for the officer, hinting at a threat, but coming off more as bravado.
What's your name?
I'm Officer Dennis.
Dennis?
Yes.
Just be informed, if you ever feel safe out there, please remember that I am out there.
Nope, he's not done yet.
That means that I am watching you every step of the way.
Watching me every step of the way, huh?
The officer remains unfazed, but Jose persists with his threats.
Well, you're threatening a police officer.
Yeah, but if you fucking put that on me, I am gonna be watching.
The officer plays along, letting him keep talking.
Look, dude, I'm not about that, but
That's what you're pretty much telling me.
you seem like a cool guy, but don't be a douche about it.
The list of charges against Jose is pretty long, showing how fast a simple traffic stop can go south.
It looks like you have one prior OWI offense. So you're under arrest for a second offense OWI, if I didn't.
At the hospital, Jose doesn't exactly cooperate. He's rude to the staff and officers, and even talks about wanting to fight the arresting officer. When all is said and done, Jose is charged with a heap of offenses, like driving while intoxicated and obstructing an officer. He's found guilty of OWI and lands an 8-month sentence in the county jail. Number 4. Woman leads police on brief chase through streets. Cruising along Buford Highway in Doraville, Georgia, a cop spots a car moving erratically. The moment the officer approaches the vehicle, the unexpected happens. The driver, seemingly panicked, makes a decision to flee. This action triggers a pursuit that, while short-lived, is intense. The arrival of another police unit is timely, and together they manage to block the fleeing vehicle, bringing it to a halt. But the situation is far from resolved. The officers, now dealing with a non-compliant driver, repeatedly urge her to exit the vehicle.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Put in park.
We got the vehicle stopped.
Get out of the car. Get out.
Their instructions are firm and direct, but she ignores them, making for a tense standoff. When the driver refuses to comply, the officers have to take a more assertive approach.
What is your problem? How come you're not stopping?
It looks like you ran that stop sign Buford or the red light Buford and Shalford, okay? You were weaving left to right.
They ask her why she was driving so strangely and why she tried to run away, trying to figure out what led to her risky choices.
Lane, stopping in the middle of the road, failure to use your turn signal, a bunch of stuff like that, okay?
But no matter what they ask, the driver doesn't respond, making the situation even more complicated.
You have ID in here? When officers get behind you and try to stop you and you continue to go, fleeing and attempting to loot, okay?
The officer's patience is tested as they attempt to detain the woman, who resists every step of the way.
Go ahead, throw her in the back of the car. Come on. Go ahead and have a seat in the back of the police car.
This is my... No.
Ma'am, listen to me. You better stop.
Getting her into the police car is a real struggle, and her resistance just adds more tension to the already charged atmosphere.
Around, sit in the car.
Have a seat. Have a seat.
Sit down, please.
Ma'am, have a seat.
Let me get, yeah, I was about to say that. All right.
Watch out, there's stuff over there.
In a surprising turn, the woman even tries to return to her vehicle, displaying a bewildering disregard for the gravity of her situation.
Let's go. No, we're going this way. We're going this way.
After what seems like forever,
Come on, have a seat. Have a seat. Ma'am, get in the vehicle.
the officers finally manage to get the woman secured in the back of the police car.
Ma'am, get in the vehicle. I'm not playing. Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Grab it for me, Mom, so I can just close this door.
No.
It's only then that they break the news to her. She's under arrest.
Ms. Lissette, just to inform you, you're under arrest. Just so you understand that charge.
And let me tell you, she's in for a world of trouble. The charges against her are no joke. Running a stop sign, drifting out of her lane, and to top it all off, attempting to flee from the cops.
Ma'am, you've got failure to stop at a stop sign, failure to maintain lane, fleeing and attempting to elude. At the moment, I'm going to go through the rest of your tickets to see if you have any more.
She's definitely not getting off easy this time. The woman's reaction to the charges is one of confusion and disbelief.
Sir, I'm sorry. No.
No
That's
what?
not. Sir, what are you talking about?
I explained why you're under
What are
arrest.
you talking about? What are you talking about?
She seems unable to grasp the severity of her actions, questioning the officers as if unaware of the consequences of her behavior. Her pleas for the officers to stop.
Can you stop?
Nope.
Can you stop? You're actually, this is not funny. This
I'm
is a
not
very
being funny.
personal matter, and I knew I was being recorded.
Voiced amidst a litany of charges, reveal a person struggling to come to terms with the reality of her situation.
Sir, stop right now. Stop right now. Stop right now.
work
Stop
that
right now. Stop. Stop right now. I will not go. Stop right now.
Throughout the entire ride to the station, the woman keeps demanding for the officer to stop and undo her arrest.
Stop. 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 Stop.
It's like the consequences of her actions are only hitting her now.
No, this is real. This is real. This is. Can you stop, sir? Can you stop? Stop.
As she's about to step out of the vehicle and into the station, it seems like she finally realizes that none of this is a joke.
This is not funny. This is really not absolute. This is not funny. This is not funny. This is not funny. This is.
Ultimately, the woman was charged with failing to maintain her lane, disregarding required signals for turning, and fleeing or attempting to elude. Unfortunately, her journey leads straight to the county jail. Number 3. Woman flees during traffic stop. It all kicks off on a regular day, with a cop pulling over a car for what seems like a run-of-the-mill problem: illegal window tinting. The rules are pretty clear on how dark your windows can be, and this car's windows are way over the limit. Even the windshield is fully tinted, which is a big no-no. The driver, a lady, admits the car is hers, but she can't find her license or the car's registration. Not the smoothest start, right? But things get trickier when the officer, catching a whiff of something fishy, asks about any recent smoking inside the car. The lady says she hasn't been doing anything illegal, just smoking regular cigarettes.
I've been smoking a cigarette. I've been smoking
Yeah, well, as soon as I could smell them as soon as I walked up, at least on that side of the car.
Well, I don't know if like her boyfriend smoked weed in here.
As the officer digs deeper, things start to heat up. He asks the woman to get out of the car, but she's not so sure about it and starts asking questions.
Have you come out for me real quick?
Me?
Yeah.
For what?
I can smell the weed coming from the car.
Where do you smell weed?
I can't, it's coming from the car.
Tensions rise as she keeps saying she's not smoking anything illegal.
I'm not smoking any weed.
I'm gonna ask you one more time.
Why?
I'm gonna ask you one more time.
The officer keeps pushing, giving one last serious warning and stressing how serious things are getting.
So I'm gonna ask you one more time.
I don't have any weed, sir.
Let's see your hand, bud.
Hey!
In a tense moment filled with defiance and disbelief, She floors it and takes off, leaving everyone shocked. A few days later, the officer approaches the woman, asking if she recalls him, but she flatly denies it.
You remember me?
No, I do not.
Yeah, I didn't think so. That's weird.
She responds defensively to his approach.
Not know you, and don't talk to me like that.
Okay, well, I'm gonna read you
like
something,
that, so
okay?
don't
I'm
talk to
gonna
me
read you
like
something, okay?
No.
Just listen to what he has to say and we'll go from there, okay?
Visibly frustrated as he reads her rights, highlighting the seriousness of her situation.
Don't worry if you're making a statement to the following constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent and answer any questions. Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given.
For what?
You have the right to the presence or representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement.
Nonetheless, she seems bewildered, stating she doesn't understand her rights or the reasons for being stopped and questioned.
Against in the court of law. Do you understand your rights I just read to you?
No, I do not.
Do you have any
I
questions?
don't know what's going on.
Do you understand your... I'll explain to you what's going on. You don't understand your rights.
I don't know what's going on.
Okay, so what don't you understand?
The woman continues to resist.
What are you saying all this to me for? I don't understand.
I'm trying to get to that. I'm going to explain the situation. You know, if you have any questions about your rights.
Don't talk to me like that, sir. I'm a human just like you're a human. Yes, you are.
Okay, do you have any questions about your...
Insisting she's not involved in any wrongdoing and claiming ignorance of the situation.
Do I? Why am I being stopped and why are y'all talking to me?
I'm not asking if you have questions about what's going on. I'll explain.
So that's a part of my right.
It is. Okay.
Why are you stopping me and what is going on?
The officer tries to make things clear by repeating her rights slowly to emphasize them.
What don't you understand about your rights?
You was talking too fast.
You want me to read it slower for you?
If that's what you gotta do.
Okay. Let me read it slower for her. I am required to warn you for you.
The officer makes sure the woman understands her rights, and she confirms she does.
Any statement can be and will be used against you in the court of law. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, now do you have any questions about your rights?
No, I don't.
Okay,
come on,
so...
3rd and 11.
But despite this, she keeps insisting she's not involved in anything wrong, seeming confused by the whole situation.
Anyways, the other day when you were driving that Kia, I pulled you over. It was listen, my body camera was on the entire...
I was not driving any Kia. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so you don't know what I'm talking about?
The conversation feels like it's going in circles, with the officer noting the lack of progress.
The entire time, and so was the in-car camera, you identified yourself to me with your name and birthday.
Not me.
No, it wasn't you? Okay, well, we're just wasting games. Come on.
Why? What are you doing? Are you serious? Why?
She sticks to her claim of innocence, even when she's told about her arrest for fleeing, eluding, and resisting. Charges she can't believe.
You're being arrested for fleeing and eluding and resisting. Fleeing and eluding and resisting.
Why are you arresting me?
Fleeing and eluding and resisting.
I haven't fled.
Okay, it's on my camera.
Even when the officer tries to remind her of their encounter from 3 days ago, she draws a blank, making it seem like she's in her own little world and disconnected from what's happening.
You come out the car, you refused, and you were with your buddy who rolled up the windows, locked the cars, and you took off down. You don't remember that? No, maybe, I don't know.
No, I do not.
As things heat up, the woman still can't wrap her head around the fact she's being arrested and firmly denies any wrongdoing.
Was not fleeing and eluding.
Okay, well you did.
No, I did not.
You did.
You did not. No, it had to be someone else. It was not me.
Another Ashley.
Must be. It wasn't me.
Her confusion quickly turns into frustration.
What are you doing? You just said I wasn't under arrest. Now I'm under
No, I never said you're under
arrest. You just said I was having an interview. What the hell?
I have to give you the opportunity to explain yourself, and you don't want to explain yourself.
About what?
And at one point, she just can't hold back as she lets out a scream.
Snatching shit from me.
Let go of your phone.
What the f is wrong with you?
Let go of your phone.
What the f is wrong with you? No, what the f is wrong with you?
She keeps on talking, getting more worked up by the second.
You just get mad. Are you f***ing serious?
Are you done?
The
Are you done?
I just in the loop.
Come on, let's go.
Then her brother steps in, looking for answers about what's going down.
Hey, he shot my feet and in the loop.
When?
Stay back.
Yes.
What happened?
Stay back, please.
What happened? Okay,
What do you mean stay back? That's my f***ing brother. You couldn't sign
I'll
it
explain.
out.
The officer takes the time to fill in both her brother and mom, trying to make sense of the situation for them.
I talked to her at the car.
No, he did not talk to me. You didn't talk to me.
Listen, I'll make it very clear. I pulled her over 2 days ago.
Okay.
I was at the car.
Other family members also get looped in as the officer tries to clear the air.
It's not like I confusingly maybe saw her. No, she identified herself to me. So So whoever she's rolling with that day.
Explaining what led to this tense roadside moment.
Like, I was talking to her like this. Well, I was on the passenger side initially. She identified herself. She was with another male, and we could smell the weed come from the car. They refused to get out the car.
The exchanges are heated, with the woman's brother and mother playing prominent roles in seeking explanations and ensuring her safety.
The Kia that you pulled, it was gold. That's great.
I have the tag in the car in my report. It was that Kia.
He called my last name out though.
As the moment arrives for the woman to get into the police car, you can feel her hesitation.
No, it wasn't for me. You need to go find your person, because it's not me.
Okay, put your knee in the car now.
She's clearly uncomfortable and keeps insisting she's innocent, but her mother's voice offers some comfort, urging her to comply for her own safety.
Do what they say. I don't want them to hurt you. I don't want the police to hurt you. I don't want the police to hurt you. After this cooperate, we'll do what.
Despite her protest,
I was standing and resisting. I didn't fucking resist this shit.
Put your knee in, Ashley. I don't want them to hurt you. Just do whatever, honey.
it's an obvious discomfort.
Not comfortable.
Ashley, put your knee in the car, honey. Ashley, we got you. We're going to come and see about you. Just do what they say.
Just make it convenient. Get in the car and we're coming. Just get in.
She eventually gets in the police car, marking the climax of a really intense encounter. The officer takes the time to explain the situation to the woman's relatives.
We stopped. And if you let her drive
That's my niece, so I let her go to the store.
She said it was her auntie's car. She told me that. So,
giving them some clarity and context about what's going on.
We stopped. And if you let her drive
That's my niece, so I let her go to the store.
She said it was her auntie's car. She told me that. So again,
Thank you.
her license is good. Why she I don't know why she ran initially, but I was talking to her I had a 5-minute conversation with her, so she wants to say it wasn't her.
In the end, the woman ended up facing charges of resisting an officer and fleeing and eluding. Number 2, drunk mom with kids in back seat pulled over for driving erratically. In a small town, as the sun begins to set, a Cadillac swerves unpredictably on the road. The driver, a woman, seems distracted, maybe tired, or something else. In the back seat, 2 kids watch, their safety seats nowhere to be seen. As the car's erratic movements catch the eye of a sharp-eyed officer, the inevitable showdown happens near Love's Landing.
No, I actually got off the work. I'm just tired. So I'm very surprised.
The woman, taken by surprise, struggles to string together coherent sentences. Her words are slurred, her explanations all jumbled up.
Said you was passing on double yellows, running off the road.
Oh, I have not passed anything. I can say that 100%.
All right, maybe you didn't pass, but they said you were swerving.
She keeps coming up with some silly excuses to explain her driving.
I actually let vehicles pass me. That's why I pulled over, because it's actually an SUV that was running up on me.
The officer notices her speech.
Your speech is so slow, lethargic, it's slurred. I can hear you slurring.
I'm honestly tired.
But she strongly denies having had any alcohol, blaming her condition on the exhausting demands of her job.
If you're drinking today.
I'm telling you, 100%. Like I just got off work.
So you know where you are right now?
Oh yeah.
The conversation keeps going, with the officer digging deeper and the woman's answers getting more and more jumbled. She insists she knows where she is and that she's practically home, but her confusion about her location.
No, I am home. I came from the job. I always say because they have all that construction.
And not being able to name the road she's on tell a different story.
The name of this road though?
Oh no, I can tell you. This is, the church is right there on Eagerness, so that...
The officer's suspicion grows as he notices there are no car seats for the kids, a big oversight that adds to his list of worries.
I see one kid who's in a seat, but the other one's not in a seat. Actually, it doesn't look like either one of them is in a seat, are they? Where's their car seats at?
As the situation escalates, emotions bubble to the surface.
Red Bull. Because it's got off of work.
Make sure to stop.
I gotcha. Can you hand me your driver's license?
Yes. That's not.
The woman, overwhelmed, begins to cry in a mix of frustration and despair.
If I just check out, I have a nurse in my team.
Okay.
Oh, God. Wow. I just cannot do this.
All right.
The officer asks the woman to stay put for a bit as he talks to the other officers.
Where's that?
The address on
Just sit tight just for a second. I'll be back up here with you, okay?
I'm not.
You're okay.
And looks up her information.
There's 2 kids in the back seat. Neither one of them have car seats. She sounds like she's slurring just a little bit.
After a quick chat, he comes back with a suggestion, hinting it might be best if someone else could come and drive her car.
There's 2 kids in the back seat. Neither one of them have car seats. She sounds like she's slurring just a little bit.
It's a subtle nudge, hinting she might not be in the best shape to drive, all done in a calm and supportive way.
Emotional.
It's not that. You seem intoxicated to me. I'm just going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Can you get one of them?
I can do it.
Confident in her ability to drive, the woman boldly insists she can pass a sobriety test with flying colors.
I can do a sobriety test. I'm pretty sure I can pass it.
Okay.
Some people, don't even.
But as she steps out of the car, her instability becomes painfully obvious.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. Step up here to my push bumper, okay?
I'm sorry, Helen. I'm back.
I don't know what you're saying, but can you just step back just for me?
Each step is a struggle, her balance shaky, her movements uncertain.
Yeah, it's okay. This way.
Step towards my car.
Her confidence in passing the test starts to fade, and she even surrenders her hands to the officer, perhaps admitting defeat.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, I was just.
Okay.
I didn't know what to expect, so.
Do me a favor.
Before the tests even begin, it's clear as day she won't make it through.
Just out of the curve, so you're
I
facing
promise
this way.
you I can walk with that.
You know, cars will be going like this.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. You do have duct tape?
I know.
The officer asks her once more if she's had any alcohol.
Let me ask you again. Have you had any alcohol?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you're okay.
Let's face it, ma'am, you can barely walk straight. How can you even argue that you're sober right now?
I'm just trying to get some duct tape out so we can start. Hang out right there. Don't go anywhere. Just stay right there.
Even before the sobriety tests start, the woman's having a tough time keeping steady, wobbling a bit, just standing there.
What's the matter?
What's up? I don't have insurance. Anyway.
When the officer asks for her mom's number, she's quick to respond.
You know your mama's phone number?
Yes, of course. Of course, I can give you that.
Here, do me a favor.
Then, the officer double checks if she's up for the sobriety test, and she's all in, agreeing without hesitation.
Thank you.
Yes.
So I want to confirm you're willing to do field sobriety for me? Okay.
Yes.
But when it's time to actually start the walking part of the test, things take a turn, and she ends up taking a tumble before she can even take a step.
Hold on.
Yep.
Thanks.
Yep, that's not gonna work.
The officer's patience, while admirable, can only go so far.
I'm sorry.
You're good.
I'm sorry.
You do me a favor, place your hands behind your back.
Yeah.
The woman's condition, her struggle to stand straight, her rambling, leaves no doubt.
All right, at this time you're being placed under arrest, under suspicion of DUI, okay?
That's fine.
I think you've been drinking. Stand up straight.
Yeah.
With a heavy heart, the decision is made, and the cuffs click into place, marking the somber end of the evening. Now a DUI suspect, the woman seems unable to grasp the seriousness of the situation, her protest fading into the evening air.
Oh.
Stand up. What are you doing? You've been standing fine this whole time. Stand.
As she's escorted to the patrol car, she digs in her heels and refuses to budge.
Alright, have a seat right in here. Look up.
Yeah.
Have a seat right here.
Okay. Turn around, butt first. Okay.
Butt first.
With tensions rising, her frustration boils over, and she starts screaming.
I gotta.
I'm helping you.
Her cries don't let up. They just keep coming, a continuous flood of emotion. Despite the chaos, she eventually gets into the car, but the confined space doesn't calm her down. Inside, her screams still echo, filling the car with tension. Amidst the turmoil, the officer's voice cuts through, informing her she's under arrest, marking a somber conclusion to a distressing ordeal.
You're under arrest.
The children, quiet observers of the unfolding scene, now draw the officer's attention.
You know what Daddy's name is? It's Rudolph. Parents.
Their safety and well-being become their top priority as plans are made for their care.
Things are safe now. Were you scared? Yeah. You like stuff?
The woman faced charges of DUI and 2 counts of child neglect. She refused to undergo chemical tests and was released on a $3,000 bond. Number 1. Entitled woman makes mountain out of molehill. In Marshfield, Wisconsin, a seemingly minor traffic incident spirals into an unforgettable ordeal, marking it as one of the most intense encounters on the road. On a day like any other, officers respond to a call about a fender bender that, unbeknownst to them, is about to become anything but routine. The central figure of this episode is a woman caught in the aftermath of what should have been a simple traffic mishap. She's flustered, her emotions running high, signaling from the get-go that this is no ordinary traffic stop. The incident kicks off with a bystander shedding light on the situation, explaining how the woman rear-ended the vehicle in front of her.
Involved in the accident?
From what I gathered is she rear-ended him because he was sitting at a light that was green, and then I'm trying to talk to her and just calm her down, and she's like...
The reason? The other driver was stationary at a green light, an action that, while frustrating, hardly warrants the ensuing chaos. As the officers approach to see what's up and make sure everyone's all right, you can tell the woman's feeling pretty tense.
Officer, I have to go!
You can't leave yet. Don't leave!
I'm in the middle of an order! I have food in my car!
She's clearly stressed, letting them know she's got some urgent business to handle. In her mind, whatever she's dealing with is way more pressing than following some accident procedure. She mentions she's in the middle of a delivery order.
Sir, I have to go!
You can't leave yet. Don't leave!
I'm in the middle of an order! I have food in my car!
And to add to the stress, she's got perishable food in her car. The officers, used to dealing with all sorts of reactions after accidents, try to reassure her, but instead of calming down, she seems to get even more worked up. Desperate for help, she dials someone on her phone, venting about how she feels stuck at the scene and how it all seems totally unreasonable.
These cops are pissing me the f*** off!
Kayla, you're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere.
Despite the officer's clear instructions that she cannot leave, she attempts to make her escape.
All right, Kayla, you're going to be detained. You're going to be detained.
Stop!
Why are you running away?
Right! He wouldn't!
Her actions driven by a frantic need to fulfill her work obligations.
There was a green light!
There's
an
accident. Why are you yelling? Why are you freaking out?
Because I'm in the middle of work!
The officers stay calm, reminding her of the serious consequences of leaving the accident scene.
Okay, well, you're not going anywhere.
I'm not going
Chris,
anywhere.
get over here.
I'm not going anywhere.
Well, you keep running around. Sit down.
But even with their patience and level-headedness, she keeps freaking out and playing the damsel in distress card.
Get here now. These cops they're pinning me to a corner.
Ma'am, we're trying to gather information so we can get you out of here.
I'm in front of Pickens City.
Okay?
My car is...
Her attempts to explain herself quickly turn into apologies as she realizes the gravity of her actions. But then, she spirals back into panic.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Please,
Stop.
please get here, please. The cops are trying to arrest me.
Kayla, we're not here to arrest you.
She's back on the phone, urging her partner to hurry, her voice filled with a mix of fear and urgency.
Now, please.
We just have to conduct
Get
an
here
accident
now.
investigation, okay?
Get here now.
This could be solved very quickly.
Off.
The woman's constant declaration of innocence become like a broken record, her repeated insistence that she's blameless a sign of her increasing desperation.
You didn't do anything.
Kayla, get out of the street. Get out of the street.
I didn't do anything wrong.
And well, she keeps adding fuel to the drama fire with more of her over-the-top sentiments.
Life is over. Why
Let's
did
just
you
gather
go?
up the information and get out of here.
It was great.
Her despair reaches a point where it feels like impending doom and like everything's crashing down.
Oh no.
Kayla,
Oh no.
calm down.
Oh no. Oh no.
Desperately seeking comfort, she turns to her mother and vents like a child complaining about a scraped knee.
I got into a car accident. My car's fucked.
Kayla, it's okay.
My car is
It's okay. Is it leaking anything?
Amidst all the chaos, the officers toss out the standard insurance question.
Kayla, do you have insurance?
Off.
Okay.
My car is fucked. I'm fucked. Oh my God.
But to the woman, it feels like they've just thrown her a curveball she can't handle. She's turning a simple question into a major ordeal, making a big show of herself. I guess you can't blame the officers for finding a bit of amusement in the situation, right? Her frustration hits a boiling point when the officers mention that the damage to her car is minimal.
You should be able to drive it, but you're not leaving.
They reassure her that there's no need to stress since there's hardly any damage to the other car and just a little to hers.
No damage to his, it doesn't seem like. There's just damage to yours.
Yeah, I know. Great. Funny. Great. Get away from me.
This is how an accident...
Off. Don't talk to me.
But naturally, she takes it as a slight.
Talk to me.
Why are you freaking out?
Even after they explain that it's not a big deal, she acts like it's the end of the world, going on like her car is beyond saving.
I can't fix this. I can't fix this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
When the officers try to guide her off the road for safety, she pushes back, unable to believe what's happening.
Get out of the road! Get out of the road!
Leave me alone.
Get out of the road!
Leave me alone.
I'm not gonna leave.
Get the out of my face.
At this point, it's hard to tell what she wants. Does she actually want to solve the issue at hand, or cause another accident by keeping up her theatrics in the middle of the road?
It's a pretty simple accident investigation.
Off. I'm not doing
No,
anything.
you're not going on the road.
I'm not.
You're not gonna go on the...
When asked about the incident, she gives a straightforward explanation. The light was green, but the car in front didn't move.
Want to tell us what happened?
No. The light was green and he didn't go.
Okay. Officer Berg will create accident report. You want the case number?
Her refusal to cop up her insurance details lands her a citation for not having proof.
You have insurance.
I'm not giving you any.
All right, well, we'll just give her a citation for no proof of insurance.
Okay, give me
That's
a citation. I don't care.
Fine. That's fine.
What am I getting a citation for?
I already explained it to you. I'm not going to...
Can you believe how quickly she forgets why she's being cited? I mean, the officer just explained it to her a couple of seconds ago.
You have insurance. You were involved in an accident. You need to provide Insurance.
I don't have the information.
Then who is it, Kayla?
I don't.
But she keeps on with her childish tantrums, carrying on like it's the apocalypse.
Why? It's an accident.
I can't afford to fix this.
You probably don't have to fix it that much.
You guys are f***ing retarded, straight up f***ing stupid.
The officer, who's been nothing but patient, finally reaches his limit.
You can put up with that? All right.
I don't.
Good luck.
An insurance card.
Finding out her insurance is registered in a different state just adds another twist to this already tangled mess.
It's through a different state.
Through what? Okay, you can call Officer Berg tomorrow and let him know who you're.
The officers try to help her out by suggesting a solution, but she straight up shoots it down.
Okay, well then, you will be cited for that.
That's fine.
Okay.
I don't care.
All right.
As she walks away, the officers chat about the charges, clearly amused by just how absurd the whole thing is.
Oh, she rear-ended the car. Yep. So, that ticket and then no insurance. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Easy enough. My good.
In the end, not only did Kayla end up with a ticket and citations, but she also got slapped with a disorderly conduct charge. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? If you ever found yourself dealing with someone as over the top as her, would you have had the same level of patience as those officers? Because, let's be real, if it were me in their shoes, I'd probably have reached my breaking point and just walked away. I mean, dealing with all that drama on top of trying to manage a chaotic accident scene? That's a lot for anyone to handle. Those cops definitely deserve some kind of recognition for keeping their cool in the face of such theatrics. Hats off to them for handling the situation with professionalism and composure, even when things got ridiculously out of hand. So there you have it, some of the most cringeworthy traffic stops ever. Seriously, where do cops find the patience to deal with all that drama? I wouldn't last a second with those guys. Which one irked you the most? For me, hands down, it's that lady who blew up over a tiny accident. Why make such a big deal out of nothing? Am I right? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Also, check out our other stuff showing up on the screen right now, and I'll see you in the next video. See you next time.